I had gone through 6 IVF cycles to get pregnant the first time. I had a 72-hour migraine, and I couldn't function, and I was starting to lose my words, and I couldn't complete sentences. So we went to the ER, and they must have tested my blood 3 times because they thought it was a mistake in the lab. The hematologist ran in, they rushed me up to the ICU, they put a catheter in, and they threw out this word TTP, which nobody has ever heard of. It stands for thrombotic thrombocytopenia purpura, which basically my blood attacks itself, and my platelets diminish. I was 17 weeks pregnant at the time with our son. I stayed for 2 months in the ICU. Unfortunately, at 27 weeks, the doctor said basically it was my life or his, and I delivered him and he was born still. Then about a year and a half later, I was late and I took a pregnancy test and I was pregnant. And it was a miracle. And we were scared every step of the way. But now that they knew what I had, precautions were put in place. Right. About 31 weeks, my platelets did fall again. I went back into the ICU. And the doctors were right there to take care of the baby. They gave me the steroid injection for their lungs, and he was delivered a week later at 4 pounds 8 ounces, and he was healthy. So it was a miracle, and he was wonderful. And we brought Madden home from the ICU, and 3 weeks later we found out we were pregnant again with our daughter. So they're 11 months apart. I never gave up. I had that inner feeling that this is what I was meant to do, and I was going to fight tooth and nail to achieve it.
You hear on the news, people will travel to wherever they have to get the best, and not until we were in that situation, we would have driven wherever we needed to go talk to the best, but we love having our doctors here in town. We're not every appointment, we're not having to drive or fly out. It's just down the street.
We feel safe.
We trust them.
Since I was in the hospital for so long, I got a chance to get to know all of the doctors because they would round. And each one brought something to the table. They were all collaborating together to help me achieve my goal, which made me feel even more comfortable that I had not one doctor on my side, but I had a whole group of doctors fighting for the same goal that I had.